why do you think guys get into a friend zone situation with a girl? What makes them stay there? What makes them get there and stay there? Because they're more feminine in the way they show themselves to the girl.
I think also all women have their standards, and the guys just don't match with their standards.
Doesn't match the standards.
But I would say that we are not all of us a bitch. We are nice, and we don't want like to say to guys, you know what? No, you're not my type. We're trying to be friends, but not all guys understand it.
Yeah.
So it's also sometimes it's tricky.
Yeah. Right. Mirad, porque tengo aquí una cosa que I wanted to show you. There's a little article that I had here about this one.
Yeah, people do it because they don't want to hurt the feelings.
Yeah. No, that exactly. That's what I wanted to talk about. Because here's the question. I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna show here. Why men can be friends with women they're attracted to, and some can. So the question is, do you think, Jania, that a man can be friends with a woman without having sex? And because some guys think it's not possible. Algunos chicos dicen que no es posible tener una amiga, pero a girl, you know, that they feel attracted to sexually. So can you be attracted to a girl as a guy and feel attracted to her sexually and still stay friends with her? Do you think it's possible?
This I don't believe, honestly. But I have a friend, guy, and I believe in our friendship. Like, we've been like friends for 3 years, and I never like thought anything. I don't know but he's in a relationship, and I'm working for him like a psychologist. You know, he like, Jenny, can you please go help me? And I sometimes can ask him, but I think men they are usually more attracted sexually, so that happens from men's side. And I think it can be, but tough.
It's tough, no?
It is tough.
So more for you, it's really hard, no? It's really hard.
Yeah.
I think it depends on emotional intelligence and maturity. So for a person...
This article talks about exactly that. Like, it really comes down to the level of maturity. To the level of maturity. The level of maturity for the men. Yeah.
I think it can work when both are in relationships, in this case. Yeah.
For example, a person that cannot control their emotions, that cannot control their instincts, and they are really like not in control of their life. Like, for a person like that, will be almost impossible to have a relationship for someone that they attract to because they don't have impulses control. Yeah. But for a person that can, separate their emotional instincts to rational, and the rational mindsets, like, you want to be friends with this person, and in order to attach that goal, you have to sacrifice something. If you really want this goal, they can do it. But that's not common. That requires a lot of...
having things in order in your head.
Yeah,
no?
exactly.
Okay, so here's what a lot of guys think about this, because they say that if you are nice to a girl and you like her physically, it's because you want to have sex with her. If you don't, then you become a loser. See, that's like a general. That's a general. Para que vean. Then you become a loser. So listen, but in the guy's head, that's how it works. Most of the time, this is like, I'm talking stereotypes, okay? Yeah. But most of the time, that's how it works. If you like a girl sexually and you are nice to her, your soul and your final intention is to get to have sex with her. If you don't, then you just lost your battle. Has perdido la batalla. Pero claro, I talked about this with girls, and they tell me that it's not like that. That they have actual friends, guy friends, who treat her like queens and really nice and stuff, and they know that they might be attracted to each other sexually, but they're still friends. But I tell them no, because he got into the friend zone with you. That's why he's still your friend, but because you friend zoned him. No, eso es lo que yo le digo a ella. ¿Qué piensas? What do you think about that, Jania?
I honestly think that if you allow guy, like at one point you're friends for a long time, but you allow at one point, like you, I don't know, you're becoming drunk together, it will happen. Even no, I believe that no, the guy will use this moment.
Yeah.
What do you think about it? Do you believe?
In the friend zone?
Friendship? No, in friendship.
In
between
friendship?
man and woman.
I think so. I think, you know what? Sometimes I have thought about this. I think it can be possible, but I think it's really hard. If you are sexually attracted, for me, I have thought about this a lot, and I think that it's possible, but you really need to separate your attraction, because if you focus on the attraction, it's impossible, because we are very physical guys. We are very physical, so you feel attracted to her, like the sexual attraction blinds the psychological the psychological part that you were talking about, you know. You say, oh no, I love the way she behaves, I love the way she thinks about certain things, I love the way she rationalizes things, I love everything about her, but I want to have sex with her. Then if your thought about having sex is too strong, everything else goes out of the game for me. But if you're mature enough, no, to rationalize, or if for you all the things, you know, besides sex are more important to you about her, then she could be your friend. But for me, rare cases where that happened in my life.
Yes, and also like if you already had sex, you know, like
that's another
you
one.
can be friends
If you already have
afterwards,
sex.
because you don't want a relationship with every guy you met, and then
Exacto. Exactamente. Entonces no, si te tiras a todos los tíos.
so like if there is a lot of attraction on both sides,
Yeah.
but you don't want to get into a relationship because A, B, C, then you have sex.
Exacto.
And then you, like I used to have a lot, friends in Colombia, a lot, like the whole Colombia.
Like in the hundreds, in the dozens.
You know, like the 50% of Colombian.
Like half of the population of Colombia were my friends. Came down in my arms.
Okay.
Okay.
No. Like I used to have friends that like we tried something like to see, it didn't work out, but we still like each other, and then we still keep going. But also that point, they wanted to still be like physical, and I was like, no, I don't feel anything. Like when I cut.
Yeah.
So I can offer you my friendship, but.
So you tell them straight out. Tú se lo dices del tirón. Oye, chico, que no. Esto ya
Well,
no.
I just lost interest, like.
They say, so you make it evident, no? Lo haces evidente. You make it evident for them. You make it obvious, so that they take.
Yeah, like very good friend, but with boundaries.